All right, so Trick Daddy got a lot of backlash for speaking about dating women around his age. By the way, Trick Daddy is about 51-year-old. But before anything, let me go ahead and play the clip here that was on the Baller Alert show, right? This is it.
I tried dating women my age. That's the hardest shit in the world.
Oh, man.
They stuck in their fucking ways. They wonder why they can't keep a man.
Now, look, now, you know they gonna get you for this now.
I wouldn't give a damn. Them old hoes need to lower their standards and realize that this. Unless you want to old
Trick, no.
Unless them all want a nigga that want unless they want a swap out, a nigga that's a swap out artist, unless them bitches want a yes man or a paymaster, bitch, I'm the sugar daddy with no sugar. Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm not doing that. Whatever you don't do, you don't get paid for. Like, bitch, stop always complaining.
Sugar
like,
daddy without
the most
sugar.
Way, I asked her, where you at? You ain't my dad. I'm not your bitch. I hope I'm not your daddy, bitch. I want to know where you at, bitch, in case you get in an accident, in case you get a flat tire. I'm not. See, women want to get treated like niggas. I can't. I don't like niggas. I'm going to treat you like a nigga. I treat niggas any kind of way. You want to get treated equal. So you telling me you want to get treated like a nigga because you can never be a nigga. You can never be me. If a man going to be a man, are you really a woman? Why you don't cook? Why you don't pay more attention to me like you pay attention to your eyelashes? A 50-year-old ain't got no baby here. Why do you wait till you were 45 to get braces? And shit like that. Like, you, bitch, you wait till you 45 years old to get braces. And now you got your little daughter, 21, getting her body done. 23, and she 23 years old, and she got her titties done. You ain't even have a baby yet. That shit gonna drop. You got to get them done again. You understand what I'm saying? Like, hey, ain't no 40 years old. You're 45, you ain't got baby hairs. Those are not baby hairs.
So what's your demo?
I want a bitch I can leave something. A bitch I can raise, because you can't re-raise nobody. Somebody I can raise. Somebody that appreciate me. Somebody that can learn them something. You know what I'm saying? Show them how to work hard. Show them how to accomplish it. You can't. This is what women my age do. They go to other neighborhoods. They move from Miami to Atlanta, from Atlanta to Miami. You still a hoe. You can't run the miles back on that pussy. You can't turn the miles back on that pussy. So they want to be able to say, I bet you none of your friends ain't fuck me, but yeah, his friend fucked you, his friend fucked you, her friend fucked you, her brother fucked you, her daddy, everybody else fucked you. So you're worried about, you're avoiding my friend's dick. Fuck my friends.
Yo, man, let me say this, man. He got a point though. He ain't lying. Dating older woman, it's hard, man. But let's be more specific here, right? So he 51. What would be woman around his age? So 51, someone like 45, that's around his age, right? So if he dates someone, let's say 10 years younger, yeah, that's a stretch. That's like, okay, that's a younger woman, younger woman based on his age. But someone who's 30, they're not that young, they're adults. So I don't know why people are getting mad, especially some women out there, are getting mad at him talking about it or saying what he said. This is normal since the beginning of time. Most men, let me put it that way, majority of men don't want to date women who are older than them. We don't. Have you ever seen a guy who's like 45 being like talking about like, bro, I can't wait to get me that girl's like 42, 43? No. Usually they'll go after a girl's like maybe in their 30s. 45, they're not out there looking for a girl's in their 40s. Especially if they're trying to make kids. Like if you're already in your 40s, you close to the menopause. Menopause starts like at 45 for the most part. Most women, I'll say. If I'm not mistaken, but by the time you're 35, your pregnancy is hard for most women to get pregnant. Once they get 35, so they call it like how they call it? There's a name for it, right? There's a name for it. So it's kind of hard for you to get pregnant. So I don't see anything wrong about what he said. Most men don't want to date women who are around their age like that, especially if they're older. I mean, around the age, yeah, but that's why I say we gotta be specific. Like someone who's like 35, a woman who's like 28, that's around his age. 29, yes, but I'll say like anything below 22, that's younger woman. And women are getting mad. Oh, yeah, guys want to date those younger women so you guys can control them. It's not about controlling. I cannot control you as a human being. I'll control the relationship, but I know you as a person. But somehow you might control the girl too. But there's level of controlling, right? Somebody might be into your life. Some women out there need guidance. Some women need guidance. So a man being in a relationship with a man, and a man who takes the lead and control the relationship or even control them, in some occasion, it's not a bad thing. In some situation or relationship, yeah, that might be a bad thing because some men might get super controlling, telling you what to eat, when to sleep, telling you what to wear. Yeah, that's a little too much. But if they control the way like, okay, all right, baby, do you want this job? Okay, what do you think? Oh, baby, I want to get this job. But they tell you like, hey, I don't think this job's going to be good for you because of ABC. That's kind of controlling, but in a good way. Right? They tell you things like, okay, baby, all right, what do you want to do? Oh, yeah, I want to open my nail salon, whatever. They're like, okay, maybe the guy's like, all right, I don't think that's a good thing for you to do because I think you're talented at speaking. How about you do this first? And then once you make the money, maybe you can do that on the side. Like, there's always good ways of controlling someone, even though I personally don't call it controlling because let me scratch that. That's not even controlling because once we say controlling, that means like you doing it like controlling it's a bad connotation, right? I'll say guidance. That's what I would say. I'll say that's guidance, but controlling is that's just way too much. Way too much. And I ain't gonna lie. Most women who are like in the let's say women in general, right? They don't want to date guys who are younger than them or close to the age. They don't. Most women want to date men who are a little older, 5 years older, maybe 8 years older. So I don't see why people are getting mad. This is nothing new. He's not the only one. Most men, if you pick like 200 men, you ask them, hey, will you prefer a woman who's like older, close to your age, or around your age, or younger? Most of them, they'll say around my age or younger. And that's what he said. He never say you want to date younger. Yeah, younger can be like, okay, let's put it in context. If you're 35, you're dating someone who's 33. That girl's younger than you though. Maybe that's what he meant. He wants to date someone who's younger than him. So if he's 51, if he dates a girl who's like 49, that's younger. So why y'all tripping? Maybe we should ask ourselves those questions. Okay, what does it mean by younger? Because in the dictionaries, younger, you're 51, someone is 50, they're younger than you. So I don't see what's the problem. Even let's say it's 51, dating someone who's 30. A girl's 30, like she's super mature already. I don't see any problem with it. I don't see any problem. And if he wants to control a girl, he wants somebody that he can raise, whatever. That's him. That's not my problem. If you feel like you know that girl, don't give him a chance. So I don't see why people are tripping about it. He got a point. If you ask me, yeah, he got a point. I don't see anything wrong. Everything he said, that's perfectly correct. Women who are older, they're stuck in their ways. They don't want to listen. They feel like they know everything. They're too bossy. They don't want, especially if they have money. They don't. They don't. And that's why most of them, they have a hard time staying in a relationship. They'll be in they'll stay like for 2, 3 months, 6 months, they'll break up. Because they want to be the man in the relationship. They don't want the man to have a say-so. They want to be above the man or they want to be equal to the man. A relationship cannot work like that if both people are equal. Someone has to call the shot. That's how society is. We have a hierarchy. We have rich people, poor people. Some people are more smarter than the other people. Some people are taller. That's why we have the president, the vice president, the senate, like there's always a hierarchy. Same thing in a relationship. Same thing. Yeah, although it's love, but we need structure. Love needs structure. So a relationship needs structure too. So those women, they don't want it. They feel like, okay, we equal, but we're not. We're not though. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Trick Daddy was tripping though. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. But that was my thought on this one. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace out, family. I'm out.